Hello, hello everybody. Welcome back to some more King's Quest VII. Where we last left off, we were about to get eaten by a giant lizard. And we solved this puzzle by giving it the prickly fruit. So, that was nice and anticlimactic.
Mm-hmm. I love how the intro is, the sky is falling.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna meet
Followed right after by nothing ever happens.
No, the sky is falling. We're gonna be running into probably the worst character in the King's Quest series, which is impressive to say the least.
Mm-hmm. Is he played by Seth Rogen?
No, it's a
I
woman,
advise you
but
to turn back,
it's
my
still pretty
lady.
bad.
These once magical woods.
Is she
have been
played by
cursed,
Sarah Silverman?
and no one is safe here.
Not that I'm aware of.
I am Valenice of Daventry, noble stag, and I appreciate your concern, but I am on a mission from which
Noble
I cannot
stag.
be dissuaded.
Her
I
sin
must
demands that
enter your
I
woods.
kill and skin you.
You are brave, but know this.
Also, this is
the
a
oak
weird
tree you
stag
see
because the
before
horns are
you
coming out of the
was
back of the
once
head
my
rather than
wife
on the
Ceres.
top of the
She
head.
is Mother Nature. I could not prevent her from being turned into a tree, for I had already been turned into a stag. I, Attis, Lord of the Hunt, could not save her.
Who has done such a terrible thing, my
Lord of the Hunt. So I was kind
The
of,
attack
I was
so
kind of.
sudden and so ferocious that I saw.
So my
nothing.
reference to her scene
Only a
wasn't
noble
unwarranted,
from the high
I
court
guess.
of Etheria could have so much power.
Are you aware of the character her scene,
That
right?
is unthinkable.
Not her scene. The only god that I really know of that's the god of the hunt is Artemis.
Loss, Attis, but
Mm.
I must search
Who's a
on.
cunt?
Farewell,
okay.
my friend.
Yeah.
Valenice, wait.
Her scene is
Be warned.
is
To
an
the
Elder
far
Scrolls
west
character.
is
He's the
wood
Daedric
of
Prince of the Hunt.
Weirfolk. Do not enter those woods, for the Weirfolk are never friendly.
Does he
always
turn
hungry.
people into random animals as well?
Thank you, Lord Attis. May the fates smile
Not that I'm
upon
aware
both
of.
us.
Although he is tied to lycanthropy. Like werewolves are pretty much. Usually when there is a quest
Is there
involving
nothing that can
werewolves in
break
the
the
Elder Scrolls, it
enchantment
has
on
to
you
do
and
with
your
her
wife,
scene.
Attis?
At
Okay.
least in
Perhaps
Morrowind
there
or
is,
Skyrim. I don't know about Oblivion.
know
I
not
think
why.
there are no
Feldspar,
werewolves
the
in
ancient rock
Oblivion.
spirit,
Yeah, I
might
don't
tell
think you run into any in
If only
Oblivion,
there
at least
was a
not in
way
my
to
playthrough,
awaken
and
him.
I played about
You see,
200
I
hours
am
of that game,
becoming
so
more like a natural
unless they're really
stag
fucking
with
well
every
hidden.
passing hour, thought
Mhm.
becomes more difficult, and the shadows of the forest sing to my blood.
If I find any way to help you, I will, my Lord Attis.
Anyway, unfortunately, we can't help this stag for a while. He is a puzzle that's introduced, and we can't really solve it until the chapter after next, I think. Like, it's not for quite a while.
Will you be collecting the sap of the tree later on?
No, that is something you'd think that we would have to do, but apparently not.
Yeah, because I did see like something that looked like the sap of the tree.
Oh,
Yeah, because
my.
the idea is that the tree got stabbed by that metal thing, and so it's bleeding, technically.
Hush, my jewel. Soon all your troubles will be over.
And of course, we have to intervene, because we can't let nature take its course.
Who took the sun? Who took my lunch? Where am I?
Just cool off for a while, my many-legged friend.
No
But you can only
fair.
let nature take its course when it's nice and beautiful things.
Yeah. That was.
There you
What
are,
do-
pretty one. Safe and sound.
Oh, is that? It's
Oh,
it's
you
a
are nice,
hummingbird.
lady. I know
Yeah.
I'm very tiny, but if I can do you a good turn
I mean, I think there are species of spider that do eat things as large as hummingbirds, but,
Yeah, so really big spiders.
yeah. Well, I think even, like, medium to medium-small size spiders have been, recorded to, like, eat, hummingbirds.
Halt! Who goes there?
Valenice
is,
of Daventry!
I
I seek entry to your town!
You may
I do
only
have,
enter
have you
this
ever
city
seen this anime called Trigun?
If you bring me
In what,
the holy
series?
one-ton tomato of Antioch.
In the series Trigun.
That's ridiculous!
That's
There's
the
no
name of the
such thing.
series. It's Trigun.
Oh, and you were gonna let
Trigun,
a little thing like that
yes.
stop you?
Doesn't sound too
You
familiar.
don't deserve to be in this town.
It used to air in Adult Swim. I think it's from '98, the anime, so it probably aired in Adult Swim in like the late '90s, early
Don't touch that
2000s.
door.
But
You
the
can't
main
go
character
through
was a guy
there.
called Vash the
There's a giant
Stampede,
rabbit checking on the other
and
side. That's it.
there's a
giant
point in
rabbit
the
chicken.
story that shows his backstory
I'll
with his
take my chances.
brother,
Stop!
and
You can't do that.
the worst character in the series, a woman called
I
Ram,
just did, little fellow.
Oh,
and like she's
the Archduke will hear of this.
and like
Oh.
there is a scene where they spot and like they're both kids and like Vash spots like a butterfly on a spider's web, and he tries to free the butterfly. Then his brother, who is called Knives, so guess who's the villain of the
Please, noble
of the
Archduke,
series?
You must let me
The guy named,
I'm on an errand of
Bobby
great
Applecheeks, right?
importance.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
That's what they all say. Then the next thing you
So
know,
Knives
they're
comes in and just
robbing
kills the
city
spider,
blind.
and the
Archduke,
butterfly flies away,
I
and it
would
says like,
never.
you're trying to save to save the butterfly, right? Like, and Vash is like an idiot. I'm trying to save both. Well, you can't. At some
Good
point,
sir,
someone's going to
I
die.
want
Either
nothing
the
from your
spider
town.
dies of starvation,
I'm only searching for my lost daughter, Rosalie.
and the
She was stolen by some form of dark magic.
or she catches
now I
another
fear
butterfly
I
and
will
kills it.
never see her again.
So,
Oh,
oh, this is supposed to be an
that's the
emotional
saddest
scene.
thing I've ever
Uh,
heard.
Yeah, basically everybody in this
Enjoy your
town
meal
is
for
fucking
royal
horrible.
lady.
I hate
Be
them
sure to
all,
take
and
the
I wish
potion
death
with a
upon all
grain
of
of
them.
salt. I hope you found your daughter.
So they're like the Piantas from Super Mario Sunshine.
The Piantas were fine, they were just stupid. Okay, here's the worst character.
Being stupid is not an
Just
excuse.
never mind her, my lady.
Okay.
He's very silly.
I mean, at least the
I think
Pianta
the
people
Pian-
were fun.
I think the Piantas are stupid to the point where they don't deserve to exist. But yeah, Ram, who is the character basically at fault for Vash's. No, I said
Look, just
Vosh.
because there's a farm animal on screen doesn't mean Vosh has to get involved, alright?
Okay.
It is a terrible
Yeah,
day.
Ram is basically the character that is at
A
fault
black
for
day.
Vash's ideology,
I'm
his
sorry
mentality,
to hear that.
and she's
Fernando.
she
Is there
just
anything
tells
I can do
like,
to help?
Knives
Not
points out
unless
how
you have
silly
found my treasure.
Vash's
Someone
ideology is
stole your
because he's
treasure.
basically
How
inflicting
awful.
death into so.
Was it gold
He's
or
basically like
gems?
at some point he has
No,
to
it was treasure,
choose
my
a
precious
lethal option
China
to stop
bird.
people who don't deserve
I
to go
love
on.
my treasure more than all
And
the
like-
stars in the
and I-
sky. She is my
And
only
Ram just
friend.
comes in and said,
And
"You
now-
can't decide things that easily."
Now she's
Hey,
gone.
cunt! Vash was about to decide things. Vash was about to make a decision exactly like the one you're criticizing on Knives.
Do you know who might
Okay.
have stolen your bird?
Oh, it could have been anyone.
Like, I really hate that
Everyone
character.
in town wanted
She's
my
such-
treasure for his own.
Anyway, how do you like this joke here?
So far, I don't.
Oh, you never heard the term "a bull in a china shop"?
Oh, that is what it's referencing.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the shittiest character ever again.
Did you hear me,
What exactly is her deal?
She's supposed to be based on Chicken Little by screaming
had
about how
no
the sky is
choice
falling,
but
but they
to hear
decided to
you, my lady.
dial the annoyance
What
up
makes
to an
you think
11.
The sky is falling.
Mm. I didn't understand a word she was saying.
Basically, she's just screaming about how the sky is falling. But she said it
Okay.
in more words than what I just said.
Did that go in?
Town hall closed.
Does that lead
Come
to
back a
anything
little later
later
for the
on, or is
Archduke's
she
birthday
just there
party
to
and
be annoying?
masquerade ball. That sounds
Kind
like
of.
fun.
You'll see how it leads into something later.
What a sweet little bird. Hello there, pretty.
Hello, Dragon Bread.
How can you be so rude?
I'm a mockingbird, lady. What do you expect? Quick, go soak your head. Your brain is overheating. You smell like a pair of armored trousers after the
Yeah,
100
so
Years' War.
you can get a bunch of different mocks that he can give
Cover
you
your
if you
face,
keep
you're
clicking
scaring
on
the
them, but
horses.
I think I'll only do a couple here and then I leave.
When you were born, the midwife slapped your mother.
I'm looking for Okay, mockingbirds. They're
Busy
usually not.
creating a pack of lies.
That looks more like a crow. It looks nothing like a mockingbird.
Yeah.
Why is she back?
Because she's warning everybody that the sky is falling.
Professor Gluten's all-purpose extra
Until someone
sticky
decides to
glue
cook
put
her.
it back. I'll tell you why, my dear. It's because you don't get their attention. However, if you were to smack them in the head with this fine shillelagh...
Is he trying to induce her into getting involved in like assault? so she can go to jail?
That would be
Good
the
day,
nice
sir. I wonder
idea
if you
behind it,
might
but
be
no,
able
this
to
is just
help
a
me.
snake oil salesman.
Of course, I
But
can
for some
help
reason
you,
has arms.
madam. What you need is a big jar of effervescent, a quick-acting dewberries revelenta. It will cure what ails you, and cleans your cookware as well.
I am not ill, sir. And furthermore, I find your claim hard to believe.
You do? Well, with Dr. Bullroarer's gullibility tonic, you'll believe anything. It's made with so much pure hooey that it won't just suspend your disbelief, it'll make it hover in midair.
Never mind, merchant. I'll seek help elsewhere. Good merchant.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how
really
he just sort of
would
says, "Oh yeah, just
appreciate
commit
a
this crime
moment
for
of
me and
your
I'll help you
time."
out."
A moment, you say? That will be 2 gold coins, my lady. 2 moments for 3 coins. What a bargain!
Please, sir, you must help me. This comb belongs to my daughter, and she's missing.
Her voice
She's
got
a beautiful
weirdly
girl,
louder
with
all of
sky
a
blue
second.
eyes and golden hair.
Yeah,
Have
the
you
audio
heard of
mixing
her?
in-game is not the
Indeed
greatest.
I
Sometimes
have,
it's
lady.
loud,
I
sometimes
have
it's
just
quiet.
recently
There was a
heard
really
that she's to be
important
married to the Troll King of the
hint that
volcanics
the mayor of this
underground
town
in
gave us,
India.
but because of the audio mixing, you can't hear it.
You can't possibly go there and save her.
What do you mean I can't go there? I can, and I will!
But, my lady, the volcanics underground lies west of the forest, beyond the wood of the Weir folk. No one has ever entered that wood and lived. Not unless they had my special salve, that is. I will sell it to you, but I will take only one very special
I couldn't hear it. What did he say?
item for it. a magic statuette. Lovely
basically like
reflection of a nymph
trying to
gazing into a pond.
saying like nobody has entered that
Just
forest and
where can I
survived
find
unless
this
they have
magic
this thing I
statuette?
sell. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot be sure, but last I heard, the Archduke had it.
I can't just take
What's
something
the
from
deal
the
with the bull in the
Archduke.
China shop? What was his
It is
problem?
not really his.
His bird is
a relic
missing.
of the realm.
I bet you can't figure
Some
out
say
where it
once
is.
belonged to Titania, queen of the fairies, when she was just a child. No one knows to whom it really belongs.
Well, all right. I must have that salve if I'm ever to see my daughter again.
It should perhaps. Can you
Sir,
maybe
may I
jail
ask you why
the
you want
screaming
this magic
chicken
statuette?
and give
What
it to
are its
him?
powers?
God, I wish.
It is said that if one were to place an object belonging to another person on the statuette, the nymph would reveal the present location of that person. It could be very helpful to me in my line of work. Collections, you know.
Anyway, let's see what's underneath this bird cage, and hopefully he doesn't mind the fact that we're just fiddling around with his shit right while he's looking at us.
Hello, little bird.
Who are you? Go away!
Hush, little one. Your friend Fernando is looking for you. He says he loves his little treasure more than all the stars in the sky.
You've met him? Will you take me to him, please?
She's talking like a.
Of course. Here, hop on my finger.
She's talking like she's trying to kidnap a kid in front of school.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, I don't think the bird would come with us unless we actually talk to Fernando the bull, so... We had to do all that to convince the bird, and then we bring the bird back, and then we can get a mask to go to the masquerade ball to steal the weird thing that the snake oil salesman needs.
I know someone who'd really like to see you, Fernando.
Who might that be, my lady? Treasure! I cannot thank you enough, good lady. Here, allow me to present you with this. It is my newest acquisition, and I want you to have it.
Thank you, Fernando. I will always remember you and treasure.
Also, I'm not sure if you caught it, but there's a common glitch that keeps happening in this game where if a character grabs something, they draw a second thing, they draw the item a second time in their hands, but it's still on the wall, and then there's like a frame where they have to delete the thing that's where it's being picked up from.
I haven't noticed, so to be honest.
Okay, it happened there when the bull picked up the mask, and it also happened earlier in the last recording when I can't remember when.
Is that supposed to be a reference to Elephant in a Room?
Elephant in a room?
Yes.
There was no elephant there. It was a hippo.
Was it? Oh.
Welcome, my lady.
God, that is an ugly as fuck mask. Anyway, we're gonna be a rude cunt and just.
She's gonna read the kids a story.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be a rude cunt
Happy
and
birthday,
just
Archduke Yip Yap.
stick her finger in the cake before it's cut.
Thank you, my loyal subject.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I heard you.
Okay, it froze there for a second. It was weird. So, wow.
Yeah, here's
having
the...
flashbacks to the previous... Having flashbacks to Wonderland.
Yeah, here's the MC Escher room, where you have to go right in order to get to the room that we actually need to get to.
Where we meet Cthulhu?
No. To get to this door, because if we went the other way, we'd be in the upside down room and not be able to do anything in it.
Yeah. Cthulhu would certainly spice things up in this game.
Yeah, it would.
Well, I think the world just got a new definition for tacky.
Come on, read the
plaque
plaque.
is all tarnished. I can't read it. What dreadful housekeeping. Oh well, I've got better things to do.
Well, something about fire and desire. I'm sure it's not important.
What a perfectly awful basin.
That sounds like a...
That sounds like a what?
What's the name of those pieces on like a... Pieces that hang from the ceiling?
Drapery?
No, the one with the candles.
A chandelier?
Yes. It sounds like a chandelier that dropped on someone.
Yeah.
Can you raise it to see if there's a skeleton underneath?
No, but there is a puzzle later on that involves that chandelier
Look every bit
fountain.
as silly on canvas as you do in person.
Anyway, and this is the upside down room, where we had to go in through the mirror in order to get to it right side up, so we can grab the other mirror. And if you use the comb on the mirror, as it was explained to us,
statue.
we can see
Tell
where
me
Rosella
my
is.
daughter is.
Rosella is in mortal
The
peril
comb?
in the dark land of
Wow.
Booga Booga.
Wow.
Rosella! Oh, my baby!
Whoever decided that the mirror should sing, I hope they were fired.
Well, Sierra doesn't technically exist anymore, so...
I hope they were fired and then the company went under.
Yeah, and now it's time to go back to the party and make our way back to the salesman.
What is that mask supposed to be?
I don't know. I just know it's ugly. Maybe it's supposed to be a cat. I don't know.
Yeah. The Queen just had her first experience in a furry convention.
I was thinking Eyes Wide Shut, but alright.
A lot less sexy people. I'm gonna assume this character was the result of someone really spiteful with their work in the company.
Yeah.
Don't be sad, little hen.
Was perhaps
I'm
Taika
sure you can
Waititi
buy
working
more
at
green
working at
cheese somewhere
Sierra
in
at that
town.
time? And he decided to insert his perspective on comedy in the game.
Well, no, Taika what is it? Taika Waititi is his name?
Waititi.
Waititi. No, his form of comedy is when you have a somber moment and immediately ruin it with comedy. Anyway, and for no reason whatsoever, our next goal is to try and get that wheel of cheese.
I can see the fungi. I can see it's one of those very moldy Frenchy cheese.
Blast!
Yeah.
What's the name?
Reach it.
Is Gorgonzola the one with like the colored spots from fungi?
There's blue cheese, but the game said that it is green cheese, which I've never heard of green cheese. But anyway, the faux shop is now open, but every time we walk through, we just go through to the other side. So the hint that we were given was to take the faux shop with a grain of salt, which translates to eat some salt before going into the faux shop. And then when we go in, we actually go into a building.
Oh, hello, madam. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
So what do you think of that puzzle?
Good day, sir.
I think that guy is probably under the effect of some narcotics, and you probably should wait until he's not wasted. He has kind of a 1,000-yard stare.
1,000-yard stare, yeah, and apparently he's a turtle dove.
Pardon me for asking, Ersatz, but am I wrong in saying everything in your shop is, well, how can I put this?
Rubbish.
Fake? False? Synthetic? Yes, you're absolutely right. I take pride.
I also
in
have some
offering the
inflatable
widest
women in the
selection
background,
of
if you're so decide.
merchandise available anywhere.
No, that was Leisure Suit Larry 1.
I myself am a mock turtle.
Although we do need that rubber chicken
Just
that's over
let
there.
me know if you'd like to see anything, my lady.
Do you have many customers for fierce-looking false serpents like that one?
Oh, my, yes. They're excellent for keeping people out of your garden, and you never have to feed them.
I do like that they finally killed Cedric and turned him into a toy.
What does one do with false feet?
Oh, they make impersonating yetis as easy as pie.
The mage remembered to cast Fireball. And he put it to good use.
What a charming wooden owl. Is it a toy?
Yes, I'm afraid so. We tried to hang it in a cornfield to scare the crows, but they just weren't impressed. We finally took the poor owl down when the crows drew a mustache on it.
Oh, I just noticed that that's
you have quite a few mask sales.
the Bebop.
Indeed,
I can't remember if
did.
it's Bebop or
Everyone
Rocksteady that was the pig in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but apparently his sunglasses and nose are there.
Left. Not one.
It's this world's world version of the Groucho Marx.
What charming little books.
Well, no, they have those as
What are you
well.
asking
They're at
for
the bottom there.
Ah, I see you are a woman of good taste.
Well, they come,
The
yeah.
Wit and
Although the
Wisdom of
mustache
Fauntleroy
is
has
grey.
always been a bestseller. The price is 1 wooden nickel.
One wooden nickel?
Yep, 1 wooden nickel
I'd like
for
to
a book.
purchase one of these books with a wooden nickel, please.
And it'll give us the wisdom of the land.
Here you are, madam. Enjoy.
And it's blank. That's the joke.
What an unusual timepiece.
Yes, it's a big hit with my canine clientele. They just can't keep their eyes off it.
Where in the world do you find all of these things?
Oh, I just keep my eyes open for bargains with traveling peddlers and such. Can you believe some of those people think these treasures are junk?
Alrighty, how much for the weirdly possessed rubber chicken?
Chicken made of rubber?
Yes, it is.
Have we
It is
just?
the
Oh,
finest
I
and
can see our
stretchiest
people that
rubber
have
chicken
discovered
I've
rubber
ever
already.
seen. I'd have to ask something very special in exchange.
They discovered the use of terraforming for
Would you be interested
ancient
in this
dinosaur
lovely
blood
mask?
to power
I
great
would.
machines to
It's just
make plastics.
magnificent. For that, I'll give you the best thing in my store.
Oh. I was for a moment before you mentioned plastics.
Here,
I was
take
wondering
this
if you
rubber
had
chicken.
perhaps ingested some
Thank
psychotropic
you, I
substances
suppose.
that you were talking nonsense.
I mean, when you think about it, that's basically what oil is.
Not really. I think. Not really. I don't think that I don't think dinosaurs are involved with petroleum. I think petroleum is from a different. Well, I may be talking nonsense because I'm not a geologist, but
Yeah, I thought that like oils that are used to make plastics are made out of from the same type of oil that is used to make gasoline, which is from dinosaurs. At least that's what my understanding or thought process of it was.
I would expect them I expect it to be like the organic matter from some earlier form of life, like earlier than the dinosaurs. Because considering the depths at which you find petroleum, I would imagine that it would be like forms of life from many hundreds of years, many hundreds of millions of years before. Not exactly.
Like this rock monster here.
Yeah, not exactly the one from the time of dinosaurs.
What an unusual boulder.
Anyway, we need to wake him up to figure out how to get the hunt god and his wife back. So we have to tickle his nose.
Why have you disturbed my slumber?
Also, he looks disturbing when his eyes are open.
My apologies.
Like, he looked fine when they were closed,
but the bountiful woods are in terrible
Is he allergic
trouble.
to youth?
Lord Attis has been changed into a stag, and Lady Ceres into a tree.
No, I think it's just that old
That could
cartoon
not have
logic of
happened if the river of life still
dumping
flowed,
pepper on
and the
someone's face and causing them to
filled.
sneeze.
They are the heart and lifeblood of the woods.
Yeah, I was
and
thinking
it will
about
perish
the
without
turtle
them.
from Neverending Story.
You must start the river flowing by pouring.
I never
sacred
saw
drink
Neverending
into the
Story.
river
I've seen
district.
clips and
Replenish
like
the
Nostalgia
cornucopia
Critics
by placing
review of it,
sacred
but
food
that was
in the
about it.
cornucopia maiden's horn of plenty. Act quickly.
Has he done a review of the first one?
Awake.
I think so. And I think my favorite scene from Neverending Story was when he shouts the name of his mother at the end, and because of the rain and everything, you can't hear it, so it sounds like...
It sounds like what?
It basically is just the kid screaming like a fucking idiot into the rain because of the sound
It
mixing.
would seem that
So you
what's
can't
sacred
hear
in the
what he
desert is
fucking
not
says,
necessarily
but it
sacred
sounds
in the
like it's like a
woods.
fucking paragraph long name.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they made 2 other Neverending Story movies after that.
Yeah, there was one. The third one had Jack Black as the villain.
Wait, Jack Black was in that one? I don't remember that.
Yes. In the third one, Jack Black was the villain.
Oh.
It was pretty...
I mean, he was the villain in the Super Mario Brothers movie, so it's not too far off. Oh, and by the way, if you click on the ground, that's where the river is, you die, because it's too muddy. But when it comes to this next little bit that we need to do, there is the sacred nectar that we need to get here.
I do indeed.
Do you desire some DMT?
Some?
Certainly.
Yeah,
Do you
and
have a vessel
just
to
notice
hold
how
the
much
nectar?
fucking nectar is in this goddamn flower, too.
Good. Hold it directly below the flowers, my lady.
Thank you.
Bling! One of my cats is fighting the door.
To be fair, the door had it coming.
I think she's in heat. She has been meowing weirdly around the house, so I
Come,
think
Lord
she's in
Attis.
heat.
Perhaps
And
a drink from the river of life will give you
the
strength.
issue is that all the males in the house are castrated.
Well, you didn't castrate the females as well?
No, it's more expensive.
Oh. Okay.
The enchantment
Well,
has been
hopefully you enjoy
broken.
the smell of cat piss in your
Indeed.
house, because they're going to be
Now
spraying.
perhaps I can save my lovely Ceres. Let us hurry, Valanice.
Oh, you built Rainbow Road.
Yeah. And now he's off to go help his wife, but he's going the wrong way. So, okay.
Oh, is that the stag?
Yeah.
I was looking at the cat.
Yeah, we made the water flow again, and he drank from the river, so he's good.
Wow!
Oh god.
It
It's
would
her time of the
seem
month.
The curse is stronger than I am, but I will not let her die. I will not.
You better start
I
plugging the
wish
hole.
I could have helped you more, Lord Attis. But
No,
now
no, no,
I
no. The
feel
best
I
thing to do
must
whenever
go
you
to
get
my
stabbed by
daughter.
something is to
I think
immediately
she's in
remove
a
it and then
dark
don't
land beyond these
do anything
woods,
to plug up the
and
hole.
that she is in grave
Yeah, you
danger.
just slip it off like a man.
Exactly.
Valanice, if she is in Ooga Booga, you must pass through the swamp, and I have learned of a terrible monster who dwells there. I will help you evade him, but first I must try to save my lady love.
A terrible monster who lives in the swamp. He goes by the name Sia. At least I think that is how it's pronounced, I don't know.
So we need to go back to the trade shop. Because now that we have a useless book, we can trade it for something.
Is that the name, Useless Book?
Well, it's technically just a book, but the joke of the book is that it's the wisdom of the land, and when you open it up, it's blank.
Our land is unfortunately built by retards.
Well, yeah, have you seen that stupid chicken?
Would you like to trade with me? You won't believe what you will see.
Alright, one
Ah,
book.
you offer me a book. I'll get my finest shepherd's crook.
Now that sounds like a
Shepherd's
good
crook.
trade.
What exactly is a shepherd's crook?
It's the thing that the guys who herd sheep use to wrangle them back into line.
Would you like to trade with me? You won't believe what you will see.
I'm gonna look at images
You want
of
to
it.
give me back my crook? Sorry, but I
Do you know
chewed the book.
the cane that Link uses to create blocks?
What a cunning rubber fowl. How about
No,
a
but I
straight
have the
out?
images already. Oh, it's like the one from
I
the...
think I'll.
What's the name of the
pass on
girl
that
from
one.
Toy Story? Toy Story?
What a gorgeous work of art.
Fuck, I forgot
Let
her
me
name.
get
It's
my
like
lizard heart.
Bonnabelle or something like that.
I think I'll keep the statue. Thanks anyway.
I just know that it's Woody's girlfriend.
Yeah. Who completely disappears in the third movie.
Yeah,
Like-
disappears in the
She
third
just-
movie, and it's just a throwaway line of, oh yeah, Andy got rid of her. And he's like, yep, Andy got rid of her. Which, to be fair, it kind of begs the question why Andy had it to begin with, considering that's probably like a girl's toy, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it would make more sense if it was like his sisters. Because he has a sister, right?
He has a sister, but she wasn't introduced until Toy Story 2 because she was literally like a newborn baby at that time. So, Andy had that toy since at least a few years before the baby was even born.
Yeah.
But anyway, now that we got the shepherd's crook, we can get that cheese. Because we couldn't do it with the stick.
Or you couldn't use the chicken to get it.
No. We used the chicken for something else.
Grab the chicken by the feet and just smash her head against the cheese.
Oh, that chicken. Yeah, I thought you meant a rubber chicken.
Yeah. I'm not sure it would be good to get the cheese, but probably good to give a solution to the chicken problem.
I mean, the solution to the chicken problem is to throw her into the oven, but, you know.
You can't go through that door. There are 600 bad.
That would probably be like the content for a dark humor remake of
Well, thank you for the
King's
warning,
Quest,
little fellow.
where most of the options are violence.
Big fat hairy rats.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of what King's Quest 8 is.
Like you have all you ever wanted to do to the annoying characters of King's Quest. Like King's Quest 5, you go into like that shop, where the guys imprison you.
Mm-hmm.
You get back there with a gang and you just beat them all.
I saw what you just did. You just stole the moon. Moon thief.
I like Valenice's O face there.
Party pooper.
You are under arrest for all
I will
of the
genocide
reasons
these
my
people.
lord the Archduke Yip Yap stated, plus the heinous and disgusting crime of having no fur or feathers to cover your bald face.
Let's lock her up till we can figure out what to do with her.
I will bring my armies here, and I will raise your town to the ground.
Will the real Troll King please stand up? By hit artist Eminem.
Oh wow.
Thank you, kind sir.
Yeah, and then he waddles his fat, slow ass over to where he needs to go before we can do anything.
Does this guy just... is that why he's there? Just to... Is that his thing? He just appears, there's something, disappears without elaborating further?
Nuts! This is going to take
No,
forever.
it doesn't even make sense, because he actually talks quite a bit when you actually do get him talking. It's just that he was just happened to be there to help us out of that situation.
Hello, good fellow. Thank you again. I wonder...
No, and then he's gotta fucking waddle his fat ass out to talk to us. Like, god damn it.
Ah. I'm gonna
Okay,
make one
lady,
your
I got you,
size.
I can't start digging your grave until tomorrow, though. Sorry.
I have to turn my whole body because
I don't
was
need a
born
grave
without a
just
neck.
yet. Thanks to you, sir. Could you tell me
Well,
if this is the land of Ooga Booga?
I think what the idea here is that
this is Ooga Booga.
everyone's technically a zombie
Pardon me for
in this
saying
land, because
so,
it's the land
but
of Ooga
isn't that
Booga.
shovel a little too small for the
Which-
task at hand?
Not to be
Makes
confused
no
with...
sense whatsoever.
This is the wrong
Yes.
equipment
Well,
for
it's
the
not to be
job.
confused with Unga
Here,
Bunga, which is
this will
the
show
land
you
of
something.
cavemen. Ooga Booga is the land of scary Halloween stuff.
Oh. Oh, his movements is certainly graceful.
This here's a fully
Yeah, I know.
automatic, steam-driven, rat-powered grave-digging machine. I made it myself. Those rotten kids broke in and they stole me power source. They took my rat.
It's like Frankenstein, he needs like a battery charge after a while.
I don't know. Frankenstein's monster was more fluid than this.
You
like
just get
Jesus
another
Christ,
rat for your machine?
Yeah.
it moved faster.
Nah, Iggy was trained special. Besides, there ain't no other rat as strong as Iggy. Or as smart, neither.
He must be a very special rodent.
He is, lady. He is.
You can also read all the tombstones that are here, but I refuse to do it in this playthrough because there's like 20 of them, and it's not even like a funny rhyme. It's just sort of saying like, oh yeah, here lies X person, they died in a stupid way. Oh, and here's that swamp monster. And we solved this problem by leaving.
Wow, that was anticlimactic as hell.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know, he hit the door and I was like, I'm done.
He stubbed his toe, and the pain was enough.
Yeah. And I don't know why she goes the absolute long way around to get to this, but yeah, here we go. This is also a random thing where the little elevator, sometimes it's down so you can take the elevator, and sometimes it's up so you have to leave the screen and come back again if it's not there. But this is the only two things that we need. If you try and play with that Jack-in-the-Box, you die. And if you stay, I think if you stay around in the house too long, you die as well. Also, there's another thing where the boogeyman will get you if you stay on a screen for too long.
You little fiend! Get out of here!
The fact that that was enough to actually scare the guy is pathetic.
I'm gonna assume he just left because he was disgusted by
Dr. Mort Cadaver.
the zoomer level of rebuttal.
Confidence.
That is like that is how conflicts between zoomers and boomers go about.
Yeah, they predicted the zoomer.
Yes. May I help?
The generation of language.
Yeah, the generation of zoomer, like 20 years before it became a thing.
May I ask you a few questions?
Certainly, Miss Rosella. Do come in. Quickly, please. Welcome to Ooga Booga, Miss Rosella.
He kind of looks like the scientist
Cadaver.
character from the Animaniacs cartoon.
How may I help you?
I'm seeking King Otark, ruler of the trolls.
But I don't know. I like the scientist from Animaniacs better.
Have you heard anything about him?
Well, who doesn't?
But that wicked Malaysia is behind it.
I'm talking design-wise, not in personality.
Beloved ruler Count Tepish. This land has slipped into chaos. The boogeyman thinks he owns the place, and those horrid kids have run amok. I'm afraid to go outside anymore.
If they're just kids,
tried
can't
using
you do
weapons,
something
Sarah?
to stop them?
No, he
I'm
just needs his spine back, so he can stand up to the bullies.
But I could hold
You're
my
being
own
literal,
against those
aren't you?
kids. Until
Yes,
last week, that is.
that's actually
when I
the
gave
puzzle.
my spine away
He doesn't have
to
a backbone to
charming
stand
lady
up to
who'd
anybody,
fallen off
so
a cliff.
he needs that.
It seems that without a backbone, I can't stand up to anyone. Oh well, excuse me, my
Now
dear.
let's go
I
take a
must fill
trip
out some
to
death
the
certificates
anime
now.
world and meet Battle Angel Alita.
I don't get the reference, but, oh, but here's a reference that's gonna fly over every kid's head.
There is a plot in the
what's wrong with
early
him?
chapters of Battle of the
Mr.
manga Battle
Nibbler
Angel
here is in for
Alita
an
about
attitude adjustment.
some delinquents
Hey, lady. Got any
stealing
fava
people's
beans?
spines, because like the spine is the only piece of the body that cannot be replaced with I don't remember if they cannot be replaced or if replacing them is extremely difficult and expensive.
I have a surprise for
That
you.
replacing it with bionics. Because like arms and legs are very easy to replace in that universe, but spine is very difficult.
I am eternally
think.
grateful to you.
I don't
So,
know.
I would
the
like
guy,
to repay you in
we
some
just
small
replaced his
way.
spine. He did it very easily. He just swallowed it like a big noodle.
Ah.
Yeah.
Here, just what every young
So,
lady
yeah,
needs.
it's,
A dear little pet to keep her company. I made him myself.
Thank you.
Did you see the movie, Battle Angel, whatever the fuck it was called?
Yes, it was. The movie itself was called Alita Battle Angel. Probably some issue with the localization because Battle Angel Alita is the name of how the OVA was localized in the US. So I think for legal reasons they have to go Alita Battle Angel. I quite like that movie.
Okay.
Would like to see. I believe it was a passion project from James Cameron. Was it James Cameron? Yeah, James Cameron, because he was a big fan of the OVA. I do have to finish reading the manga. I have the volumes here. They were released in like a 4-volume manga. Some thick books. So and I gotta finish reading that, but not that alone isn't the whole story. Like there are other after the name in Japan, I think it's a gun. But they released then the author released sequels to the first manga. I like it.
For goodness sake, run away! Go and hide! The boogeyman
Oh, by the way, they're singing a rhyme that's a hint on how to get into the boogeyman's lair.
down, the boogeyman has gone to town! Whatever the branch shaped like a snake is pointing
So,
up for
we got a weird creature in a box, so let's give it to them.
hide! The boogeyman!
Guess what I have in here, guys?
Is it a severed head? A crawling eyeball?
No,
It's a
it's something
bomb!
better. It's the best, weirdest, creepiest pet in the world. Oh yeah? Look!
It's Sonichu!
There you go, it's whatever that is. Have you ever actually read Chris Chan's Sonichu series?
No.
Put it on the elevator!
I've only...
And no, we're not making that part of like a movie night.
Okay.
Just come up here and bring it yourself,
I think I read the first 2 issues, and the way that Chris Chan wrote his comic series is very fucking confusing. Because,
I'd imagine.
Yeah, because like issue 1 of the comic is episode 0, 1, and 2. Because he wrote it in such a way that it's sort of like like it's supposed to be a TV show.
Cadaverous! He's biting
But, yeah, it is laughably fucking bad.
Skeletal! Look at his teeth! It's my turn! My turn!
Hey, we got our rat friend.
It'll be okay,
And of
Was
little
that the
course-
sound of you?
Let's get
Was that the
out
sound
of
of her kissing the rabbit? The rat?
Probably. But anyway, here's what it looks like in the 3D render. But, I kind of hope that she didn't kiss it or anything because, well, she's probably got the Black Plague now.
Look who I found!
My god, the animation is bad.
Yeah, that's what happens when you run into, fucking, budget problems and have to go through, like, 4 different animation companies.
Thank you, lady. Thank you so much. The only talent in the world is for digging. But I'll dig you a grave anywhere you want. Here,
I'll take you a
this
grave.
horn. If you blow this horn, I'll hear you, and I'll come and dig your grave. Okay? Come on, Iggy. Let's go fire that bad boy up.
And wait until you get to see this fucking machine. This fucking Dr. Zeus ass looking contraption.
My god, every cutscene in this game takes forever.
Yeah. It's almost as if they're really proud of how the animation, how it came out, so they want you to really appreciate it, and couldn't be further from the truth.
I mean, I'm taken back to that meme. The guy saying like, "I'm not ashamed of my body," and then the other like, "Yeah, that's the problem. You should."
Yeah.
Like, we are not ashamed of our cutscenes. Yeah, that's the problem. Is that woman a trap? Like...
Yeah, if you talk to her, she kills you. So because that weird S-shaped branch is down, we can call on the Gravedigger to dig the Boogeyman's hideout.
Geez, lady, call me when you know what you want. And don't blow that horn too often. It's enough to wake the dead.
Oh no, it's when it's up, we have to do it. When it's down, it means he's home, so we can't do it. So this is one of those random things where you have to keep exiting the screen and re-entering to make sure you get the correct result. Also, if you blow the horn too often, the Boogeyman will jump you and kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Dearly departed, we are gathered here today to say goodbye to our friend, the kitty cat.
Boo-hoo! She was my
I'm gonna take it.
bestest friend.
I need to take a.
It's so putrefied.
I need to take a trip to the bathroom.
Oh, but you're gonna miss the more King's Quest series, Cruelty Against Cats.
Hush up, kitty! She was in the prime of
Anyway,
life.
hopefully Goat gets back in time for him to realize what's going on.
If only she hadn't been run over by an ox cart. If only she didn't get the plague. If only we had a shovel.
Homicidal! Let's go find one.
Alrighty then. So once they get out of here, we use the chisel and hammer to break open the lock and free the kitty. The one time we actually do something nice for a cat in this series.
Are you alright, little cat?
And he gives us the... no, the cat's a she. So she gives us the most powerful item in all of King's Quest history.
With my friend, Dr. Cadaver. The king of the trolls is imprisoned in the home of the boogeyman, beneath the deadfall.
Thank you! I must go to him at once!
Wait! There's something I wish to give you. Hold out your hand. It is one of my
We get an
lives,
extra
my
life.
lady. You saved one of mine, so I feel I owe it to you. Still have 8 left.
I'm back!
Hey, you just missed the...
I heard you
possibly.
I don't care.
Okay. You just missed
I heard you... Yeah, I heard you moaning after I left. And I'm just gonna say, whatever I lost, I'm not gonna regret.
Okay. What you missed was those 2 kids. They were doing cruelty to the cat. They're going to try and bury it alive. So we rescued the cat.
Did you hit them with a shovel?
No, they just kind of fucked off on their own because they needed some extra shit to for the funeral that they were trying to do. And since they left, that gave us time to free the cat. And because we freed the cat gave us an extra life. Also, I think it's the first time in the King's Quest series that we actually do something nice for a cat, instead of just immediately kick its ass. Alright, so the S on the tree branch is up, so that means we are...
That guy
Nope,
is
okay.
bad news. Next time, I'm not waiting to find out just how bad.
Wait, what happened?
I blew the horn, and instead of the guy coming, the fucking, I got grabbed by a zombie. Oh, and there's the boogeyman.
What the?
Wait, this isn't how boogeyman looks like to you?
No, I was hoping we would get done with this puzzle already.
No,
To be
no, it's
honest.
being a bitch.
Oh.
Okay, so the branch does need to be down then, because it wouldn't allow me to do it because I needed to get a few critical items. Fuck this game.
Oh boy.
Anyway, do you like walking back and forth repeatedly to get the thing to trigger properly?
Yes, it's my. It's usually. I usually emulate this kinds of events when I forget what I went looking for in the fridge.
There we go. It's down finally.
Oh, thank God.
There's a couple other times in this series where there's some bullshit like that happens, and you'll be pleased to know I cut them, so they're at least a bit shorter.
Right there.
Oh, geez, lady. Are you sure? Are you positive?
I don't know, I'm just winging it.
All right, if you insist. Stand back, miss. There you go. I really don't advise you to go down there, miss. I'm out of here.
Well, he warned us not to go down there, so let's go down there. And the answer to this lock puzzle was on the Gravekeeper's shed. And also on the burnt building.
Your Majesty? King Otar?
Yes, who? Hello, my little moles. I hope you two get along, since you're going to spend the next 1,000 years together.
Alright, so there's a bit of a weird pause that happened. A bit of a recording issue, so that might have fucked up our recording, but otherwise, it shouldn't be too far off, hopefully. Maybe? I don't know.
Yes. Hopefully the gunshots were not caught by the mic.
So, with Matilda's help, I
As long
saw
as there
you
was
out,
no
Your
other
Majesty.
witnesses.
You are a brave young woman, Princess. I am sorry things have taken such a dreadful turn.
Don't worry, King Otar. I'm sure we'll find a way out.
It seems we'd best hurry up about it.
King Otar! Matilda said this thing was magical!
My dragon toe.
What the?
He could possibly
Well,
dig
she's.
us out. The
Yeah,
jewel
it's
that
sort of
brings
like,
him
okay,
back to
you were
life
talking
is set
calmly
in my
one second,
armband.
and then now you're screaming in his face, and it's like, I think he can hear you.
I can't pull it loose.
Yeah, like her mood shifted. Like we had a weird shift. What the hell?
Save us! Dig! Dig! Rosella, hurry!
I received this magic compound that's called napalm. Who's Matilda again?
Matilda was the enchantress that is causing all these problems.
Go! Tell Matilda we are coming.
Yeah, she's the reason why she wants to blow up the volcano and kill everybody.
For as long as possible.
We're safe!
Not for long, Princess. If we do not disguise ourselves, we will be discovered, and the consequences will be dire. Here, hold this object. Just so.
Yeah,
Now,
so you see that
point it at
glitch
me.
that I was talking about? Like, he's handing something off, and then we're grabbing
Your
it, but there's
Majesty,
two of
what
them.
have I done?
Don't worry, Princess. I have changed myself into this form so that I may travel safely through this dark land. We must also hide you before...
No! They got away!
Quickly, Princess, hide yourself.
Turn yourself into a newt.
No, thankfully a very convenient cloak just blew in up from nowhere, so we'll just grab that.
There now. Everyone will think you're the Lady Tsepish. You look downright
I am
scary,
now
like
disguised as a very suspicious person.
Well, no, because that woman that was crying at the one tombstone is dressed the same way as we are, so people will confuse us for her.
Yes? Oh, my dear Lady Tepish. Tisk. Have you cried your eyes out again? Well, I'll replace them one more time, but that's it. I only have so many spare eyeballs, you know.
Dr. Cadaver, it's me, Rosella.
My dear Rosella, I'm happy to see you're still breathing. However, Militia and her horrible gargoyle are hunting for you, so you'd best get out of Ooga Booga as fast as you can.
Oh, there was one thing about, Mortimer here that like a special cutscene that you can get if, you talk to him, then go and get the spine and come back.
Booga, but the entrance to
There's
the
a different
underground has
cutscene where he
collapsed.
fixes a bugbear's broken
It looks
heart.
like it's sealed off for good.
And the bugbear in this game looks
Dear,
fucking
that
weird.
is a problem. Did you say
Basically, it looks like a frog with like webbed feet, like duck
is
feet.
referring to me, King Otar Fenris III.
I see. Now you'll have to
I'm trying to see the logic to discern the logic behind that design for a bugbear.
Let me see.
Yeah, because bugbear was initially what the boogeyman was. That's how we got the term boogeyman.
That won't work.
But
that one grows hair on.
I don't know. I always pictured the boogeyman to be like a tall, imposing thing, like Frankenstein's monster. So I kind of figured a bugbear would be something similar.
Makes your head fall off. Ah.
What is it? It smells awful.
It's a defoliant, my dear. It'll knock the leaves off any kind of creepy-crawly plant you'd care to think of. Totally non-toxic to animals. That's the beauty of it.
It's just a
It's
piece
a
of
wonder
cloth
I
I
found
caught
it.
in an anime convention.
Shells do need
I don't know why it
organizing.
smells like this, but...
Oh yeah, there was one time I went to I can't remember if it was called an anime convention or if it was something else. It was in Toronto, and there was one section that smelled like fucking rancid shit. It was horrible. The best way I could really describe it would be it smelled like it smelled like rotting chicken nuggets in ketchup. Like, it was bad.
I have yet to know the smell of rotting chicken nuggets.
Anyway, so now that we got the perfume of stinky plant stuff, we can just spray it at the swamp monster here.
Well done, Princess.
Thank
Man,
you, Your
who
Majesty.
knew taking care of Swamp Thing would be that easy?
I can't believe how that defoliant stinks.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I have no nostrils at the
Now, there is an optional puzzle here. The plant from Little Shop of Horrors here wants to eat us, but there's a flower there that we need, technically. So, we can solve the puzzle to get to the flower. But if we leave it, the game makes it so we can't be a dead man walking in, so we can get the flower later.
So you can't use the...
Yeah, no, we have to use the foot. And that distracts them long enough for us to grab the flower.
Ah, 1 foot was enough for the three.
Yeah, they were fighting over it. It was fine.
Stop! We must talk, Princess. Before us is the home of Militia. We must be cautious, or we will never reach the
I
volcanic
recall there was a...
King Otar,
I haven't
what
watched
are we
Little
to
Shop of Horrors
do?
since I was a
We
kid,
can't
I
enter
think.
the underground at all now that
I've
the
never
elevators
seen it. I just
collapsed.
kind of
How can we
know
stop the
a few fun facts
volcano?
about it, like,
I have heard
apparently...
By osmosis.
entrance in the town of Fulham.
By cultural osmosis.
Yeah, yeah. Like, apparently, whenever the plant was on screen, Rick Moranis had to basically play his parts in slow motion, so that way the animatronics could look as natural as a human behaving normally.
So they were not able to animate it as fast as they wished.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the other time. If you hear the dog barking, you can't sneak into Matilda's place, so you have to go to this area and then come back and then go here into the back and see if it's barking or not. And I think I had to do this like 5 or 6 times before the dog finally stopped barking.
It's too small. I'll need something to enlarge it.
Yeah, it genuinely baffles me that there are people out there that not only speedrun this game, but actually enjoy speedrunning it.
I know it's full of random crap.
Well, it's not just the random crap, it's just like, you have to deal with all this bogged down, slow bullshit all the time.
Isn't there a setting for speeding up animations?
There's no option
Perhaps.
for it. It's you have to left click or right click everywhere you go, and that technically speeds up the animation.
Miserable little house.
Alright, and then the doggo is sniffing us, so if we don't do this fast enough, we die.
What are you supposed to do again?
We used a stinky plant spray on the dog. So the dog couldn't sniff us anymore. Because
how often does that happen? How often does that happen in the entire series, really, where you can use the same item in different scenarios?
King's Quest VI, there's a few items that are like that. I don't think King's Quest V had that. I don't think King's Quest IV really had that.
Rosella, the thing we are looking for is a device made
3,
of
there was
brass
some of the spells that you had to do multiple times.
mysterious artifact. The only thing in Etheria that could destroy Militia.
Yeah, I think that's
But
it. It's
she
just
doesn't
3
know
and
that.
6.
It could be anywhere.
Look at all that makeup.
But yeah, King's
I
Quest
wonder where
7,
she keeps
like,
the trowel.
most of the time, like, most of the items that you have, you can use multiple times.
Psst, King Otar, what is all this stuff?
When Militia stole the device from me, she asked
Where is
me
she
what
carrying
it
the
was.
frog again?
I reluctantly told her it was a machine for turning
You mean the Troll King?
Yes.
The Troll King is just somewhere on her
Trying to
dress.
figure out how it works. Good one, Your Majesty.
Between her tits?
Probably. Them's just beetle nuts. They don't mean nothing.
Beetle
This looks
nuts.
promising.
Yeah, actually, speaking of beetles, are you seeing the new Beetlejuice movie?
No, I haven't seen it. I don't think it's. I think it's. I checked the theater recently, and I think it's only dubbed here, and I'm not watching that dub. No. Also, I don't particularly care because, like, I never thought of the original Beetlejuice movie as one that needed a sequel.
This is the whole thing?
I can agree with that, but from what I've seen from the trailer, it actually looks like it's fun. Like they actually are using practical effects instead of using CGI bullshit all the fucking time. And making it look awful.
It can be used to stop any living threat to Etheria.
So
I don't know exactly what it will do. We'll find out soon enough.
I was just curious if you'd seen it or if it was any good, because I haven't really heard anything about it, to be honest.
I'm just researching for beetle nuts right now, and they are not written the way I thought they would be.
I don't think beetles reproduce like that.
Like what?
Well, you're looking for beetle nuts, right? Or are you looking for beetle juice?
No, I'm looking for actual. Like I thought you were talking about an actual nut. So I look and I got something called a betel nut.
No,
like a B-E-T-E-L nut.
No, I was making a joke about Dungeon Soup by the fucking gnome that was the squirrel the whole time.
Oh, you made that joke the more as obtuse as you could. Just saying.
Alright, fine.
That was nonsense. Absolutely.
Anyway, check out this animation here. Oh, fucking 2.5 frames of it.
That was rubbish.
I know.
What was that?
The beast just stole our cloak.
Oh.
But hey, on the bright side, we're over here now. So we're that much closer to finding our mother. And we can't do anything with this tree, so I guess it's normal for Valenice to, or not Valenice, Rosella to see a bleeding tree, so. And you don't actually have to do this as Rosella, but you can actually go to the desert and pick up some salt to go to the faux shop. And you can also try trading with the mouse that's over here.
Salt?
Can you trade anything with him? Or
Nope.
he just rejects everything you have?
You automatically reject everything he offers, but there is one funny line. And here we are.
Would you like to trade with me? You won't believe what you will see.
Alright, let's see what he's gonna trade us for a bunch of stuff. Alright, not
Such a
that.
fine and useful tool. Would you like some cold green gruel?
No, thanks.
Cold.
No, that's okay.
Wow, she sounds bored out of her mind.
Yeah.
How about a buzzard's wing?
No, thanks. I'm not that fond of flying.
Oh my, a lovely little scarab. I'll just fetch a bean of carob.
A bean?
Wow, that was a
You think
lazy
that's all
rhyme.
I'm worth?
Yeah, some of them are pretty horseshit, I'll admit.
You offer me a digging spade? I'll trade you for a rusted blade.
Nope, I don't think so.
My,
Alright, the best
You can
rhyme.
give
New
someone
lease on life.
so you can get.
For that, I'll trade my own dear wife.
Shame on you.
Oh, what
A rusted
lovely
blade is so you can
fragrant
give someone
blossom.
tetanus before
I'll
you
just
kill
go
them.
fetch a pickled
Yeah.
blossom.
Oh, no, really, that's fine.
Strange, enchanted, weird device. I'll trade you for a jar of lice.
Well, it's tempting, but no thank you.
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on, I have 2 more items.
Would you like to trade with me? You won't believe what you will see. A ratty stocking made of wool? How about a raging bull?
No thanks, I've got enough problems as it is.
What a perfect grain of salt. How about a chocolate malt?
Got any strawberry?
Afraid not.
No, thank you then.
Aw. She was interested in the chocolate malts, but didn't want them. Because they didn't have the right flavor. Feels bad. So, I'd say that was worth the detour. What do you think, Gok?
I say I need a beer.
Okay. Alrighty then, crossing the Rainbow Road, and then making our way over here. Man, we just became real fucking tiny.
And then you put someone in your pocket, and you drink a shrinking potion.
Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. So does the shrinking potion, did it shrink Alice's clothes with her? Because I know in the Tim Burton movie it didn't.
In the Tim Burton movie, I haven't seen that. I think in the original it does.
Okay.
It shrinks her clothes along.
Because that would be kind of interesting if you put something small in your pocket and then drink the shrinking potion. And then if your clothes shrank, but if things in your pocket
Rosella
didn't, how would that work?
Is this the town of Falderall?
Yes, it is, but you can't come in here unless you bring me the levitating albino warthog of Rigatonia.
How about I bring you a gun? A cannon. I'm gonna go buy a cannon.
Stop!
And I'm gonna use it to knock your door along with your face with it.
A pit of salivating snakes.
Yeah, I don't know why he so aggressively like tells people to fuck off
I'm sure
in
I'll
like the
prefer
stupidest
them to
fucking
your
ways.
company.
And more importantly, I don't know why he doesn't just lock the small door if he doesn't want anyone to come in.
Ooh, eat another one of those pink things. Hello, pink things.
I was hoping we
Welcome
wouldn't have to
Falderall.
visit these people again.
Yip Yip.
Oh no, not only do we have to
And I'm
visit them
Rosella
as
Devon.
Rosalina, we have to come back as Valenice.
Your mother was here looking for you. We arrested her, but now we like her just fine.
Rosalina.
Enjoy your stay here.
Yeah.
Be sure to take the faux shop with a grain of salt.
Ugh. What is he doing?
He's doing that thing that all dogs do and trying to chase his
Arrested?
tail.
No.
And he
No
caught it
way,
and bit it,
couldn't
and then
be.
realized that was a bad idea.
Hello, lovely lady. I am Fernando Bulfor.
And somehow the
proprietor
bull
of this
shrank.
shop. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
My name is Rosella. Good sir, do you know of an entrance to the Volcanics underground hidden somewhere in this town?
No, I don't think so. Although the palace of the Archduke conceals many secrets.
What a sweet little bird.
Oh, most of the time.
Yeah, what I found weird about that conversation is that he seems to not like his pet bird very much once he gets her back. It's
Quite
very
odd
strange.
how you have that interaction where
Hello
you talk
there,
about the
little
bird and then
bird.
she just immediately leaves.
Hello,
Yeah.
you cheese-nosed ninny hammer.
Hey, that wasn't very nice.
Oh, that insult was
I
just
don't have to
awful.
be nice.
That insult was just
I'm a
nonsensical. Like,
mockingbird. Get it? Whoa, oh, I hear gears turning. Don't hurt yourself now.
like some of those insults are so like, it's like that scene from Monty Python: The Holy Grail, where like the French insults were just so nonsensical that it's not possible to even feel offended by them. You just feel confused by what the person just said. Like,
Yeah, I think that's the joke.
yeah,
Good
it's an
day,
awful
my
joke.
lady. Welcome to my
Everywhere.
shop. Let me know if
It
I
was
can help
anywhere
you.
it was tried is an awful joke.
Your life is an awful
Sir,
joke.
would you happen to know of a secret entrance to
It's
the
still a better
volcano's
joke than
underground,
Monty Python and
somewhere
the Holy
within the
Grail.
city walls?
Let me think. None that I know of, although I have heard rumors of all manner of strange things in the town hall building.
I would suggest checking out
might
the other
inquire
Monty
there.
Python movies. They're pretty good. And Terry Gilliam makes some good movies too.
That's charming.
I know
madam,
Terry
but
Gilliam
far
made
too
Brazil.
genuine for my needs.
Yeah, he made a
That's
a movie about your country that has nothing to do with about your country.
Well, it has to do with the future of Brazil, to be honest. As by the way it's going.
Where it's just so incompetently run that the reason why people get thrown into prison is because of printing errors.
Basically, yeah. It's run by incompetent bureaucrats, and things exploded out of nowhere because nobody has fixed it in years.
Actually, yeah, that was something that I heard. There was... I can't remember if you posted it or someone else posted it, but they said that there was this guy who mentioned to a YouTuber that his series on really bad MMOs is integral to the economy of Brazil.
It just strife, yes.
Yeah, and he was talking about, like, because they have to, like, back up the files of an airport or something like that.
It's airplane files. It's because they have to transfer massive amounts of data. And the thing is that if Windows, it's not just like the program itself, it's Windows in general. Like it's the version of, I don't know if it's a problem with the version of Windows they have, or it's just Windows in general.
Make it out.
But it doesn't function if the screen is not on.
That's doing
and if there isn't anything
I'll
playing
bet you
on the
could
screen,
scour
it will
pots
at
with
some
this
point
nasty
shut
old
down.
stocking.
And the transferring of the system,
I'm a
and
hungry
then the
little tot,
system
but I don't
stopped
want
doing the
porridge cold
transfer.
or hot.
So they
I don't
have
want bread, I
to
don't want meat.
keep
My
a video
taste runs
playing,
more to
a
fruit, so
playlist
sweet.
running
If you
on,
give me what I
on
need,
loop.
you'll see me perform
So
such
they
a
can
deed.
transfer this like
The ground
massive
will
amounts
shake,
of
the
data
waters
from
part,
one
and
computer
you can
to
plunge
another.
into the heart of
So
darkness, deep and
if they
wholesome
don't do
fire.
that,
Feed
the
me, get what you desire.
the thing just stops. Like, I remember like there is a video that Josh Stripe. I actually shared with you. I think like his playthrough of Morrowind, that is like 70 hours long. and someone just posted like someone just commented underneath, the Brazilian airplane airplane industry is saved. Like
It must be broken or something.
the Brazilian flight industry is saved.
Why, those are golden grapes.
Yeah, it's
I wonder...
kind of baffling, but at the same time, it's one of those things where even in Canada and the United States,
drat.
Where you'd
can't
think that
pull it
the computer infrastructure would be good, no, like a lot of places and companies still use like the oldest version of whatever computer software from like this 80s, still to this day. It's retarded.
It's still running on DOS.
Yeah, no shit. Like where I work, if you want to send
That's it.
like
That must be the entrance to the volcanic
anything
underground.
to anybody, like inventory or management or whatever, it's done through DOS prompts. Like
Some of those cases, like they never took the time to actually replace the system.
Yeah, they've only had what 40 fucking years, and they still haven't done it, and it's still a pile of shit to use.
Quickly, Your Majesty! The doorway is stuck partway open. Hurry before that horrible gargoyle finds us!
I don't recall that when there was like the fear of the Y2K bug.
On. There's no time to waste.
They had to when the industries overall were preparing for the bug, so they were so they had to bring up like people who were like a computer, the programmers of a lot of these old programs that had been running for decades. And some of these people were retired, so they had to bring people out of retirement so that they could
We must hurry, Rosella.
so because they were the only people who actually knew how to run and fix how to fix the program and how to basically adapt it so it would prevent the
imposter.
The bug.
You have destroyed us all.
Anyway, and that'll be it for this series for now. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Have a nice night.
Bye-bye.